You know, I grew up as a small boy and I had a dream. My dream was to play cricket for my country, South Africa. But at the time I grew up, it was a time of apartheid, restrictions. There wasn't opportunity, so we lived in different countries. We lived in the same area, but because of restrictions, I didn't have the opportunity to fulfill this dream. However, I was lucky enough to go to a school in Lenasia, and my dream was being fulfilled at the school because as I played cricket at the school, a teacher, Mr. Bismillah, noticed my potential. And although I had this dream to play for my country, and it was impossible at the time of growing up at the apartheid era, I continued playing. And one day, while I was playing, we played an important game. And while I was playing this game, it came to the last ball, and if I got him out, if the team had won, our team had won, but I didn't, we lost. And at that moment, a teacher came to me, Mr. Bismillah, and he looked at me. And during that time, I was really depressed. I was watching television at home. And while I was watching television, I noticed a dream of mine being fulfilled because I saw England, I saw London. And I thought, if I can't play for my country, is it possible for me to go to South Africa, to England and play at Lord's cricket? It wasn't possible at that time because I was living in an area and coming from a community. But the school that I went to, after that game, the teacher saw me 3 days being a little disappointed in the result. So he came to me and he looked at me in the eye and he says, the failure that you have done doesn't mean anything. It will grow you because the leaders are born from failures. And all our leaders currently, all the challenges they had is when they are born. You know, look at Nelson Mandela. It's the challenges he had, and the birth of a leader was born. Ahmed Kathrada, throughout his struggles, you know, the leader of also challenges were born. So when I was challenged, it was in the end, the teacher that I met told me that I can achieve greatness. And that is how my journey started in being born in Lenasia during the apartheid era. Although there were restrictions, there weren't real restrictions because the teachers that we had, the leaders that we had at that time, believed in our ability and says you can still achieve greatness within you. So that's how I started my journey. In the last 20 years, I'm one of the lucky people who's actually born. Today we're here at the Ahmed Kathrada Foundation. I'm born on the same day as him on the 21st of August, so we share the same birthday. And the changes that I've seen in the last year since the apartheid change was one, there were opportunities for South Africans, you know, for sportsmen, for people in our country, that if you were born in this country, you could represent our country. The opportunities for youngsters, as sportsmen, as I look at a sportsman, because I'm a sportsman my own, and now currently I speak, I inspire people, I motivate people, I encourage them to believe in their dreams. The opportunities that the apartheid era, the transformation, Mandela's struggles, his freedom from prison, all those changes has given us freedom. We have now a democratic South Africa. We can move anywhere, we can go to any school, we can go to any country, anywhere in the world without restrictions. That alone, to be allowed to do whatever you want, wherever you want, whenever you want, however you want, that's humanity. That is freedom. That is what we're truly here for. We're here to survive. We're here to allow that freedom to come into us. And having that, wow. You know, honestly, I feel emotional when I talk about it because, God, a few years ago, I remember as a young boy, I had a dream. I couldn't achieve this dream. But now, here in our country, our sportsmen, anyone, whatever entrepreneurship you want, there's opportunities. And that, to have the freedom to do whatever you want, wherever you want. Look at other countries, the challenges they are having. But look at us. We are free, we can move, the freedom of our country. That is unbelievable.